Wouldn't it be awesome for spiritual people, people with more consciousness and openness, to have more money on the planet? How much would it change the reality of the planet? Wouldn't it be awesome? So if you are open, listen in. So I'll give you 3-step procedure to get to where you like to be. But before that, let's do a small exercise. And that could be seen as step 0 as well, okay? So think about how much money you like to have, how much money flow, yeah, income. How much income would you like to have per month? Sometimes people say, I would like to have from 2K to 5K. My question is, if you have the upper limit, would you allow the universe to gift you more? Yeah. So subconsciously, we limit ourselves with these ranges that you think is practical to ask, right? But is the universe practical? Isn't it all about possibilities? Look at the universe. So many stars, so many galaxies, and so many black holes living in unison, right? So there is no traffic jam, at least not daily. Yeah. So why would you limit that? That shows the capacity you have to receive. That's the capacity. If you say, I would like to receive 2K to 10K, then you are basically limiting your inflow there. And that's the maximum you are willing to receive, your willingness, okay? Right now, let's look at step number 1. Even if you have a limit, that's fine. Step number 1 is tapping into the willingness. Truly, be very, very honest and brutal with you and ask yourself, are you willing to have that amount? Pick up the maximum one if you have a range, yeah? Are you willing to have? See, willing is different from wishing. You may wish. Willing is the willingness to do things for it. So let me give you an example. If you like to do paragliding, you can wish all you want from your home, from the couch, watching TV. You can just wish, oh, I wish I do paragliding. But if you are willing, you go onto the mountain top and be all ready to jump. That's the willingness. So are you willing to have that money? The money flow. Okay? Yes or no? Both are good answers. Why? Because now you are aware of where you stand. You may have misidentified wish as willingness, right? So if you were wishing and not willing, then you wouldn't even take one step forward. Now that you know where you stand, you can do the other step. The next step could be clearing the resistance. Do you have resistance to have that money? Just sense how would it be to receive all that money flow you are asking for, the income you are asking for. How would it be? And if you are well aligned, aware of your energy, then you can sense your body's resistance or your resistance, your spirit's resistance to receive it through sensations. If you have sensations showing up in the body when you think about receiving, that's resistance. If it is all open, if it is all light, then you are being an invitation. You are aligning with the energy. You have space to receive more. So if you have sensations, if resistance is showing up in any way, just let it go. There are many, many methods to let it go. Many, many. You can simply drop it energetically. Yeah, just let it go. You don't need to know how. You can use light matrix command, which goes something like this: light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute all this into light, lightness, and kindness. You can use EFT, you can use Sedona method or access consciousness clearing statement. Doesn't matter what you use, but let go of that resistance to receive. And then the third step is align with the energy of what you are asking for. Choose that energy, even in a tiny, tiny way. So, for example, if you are asking for increased or exponentialized money flow, you are probably asking to multiply your income by 5 times, let's say. How would it be to have that income? Can you sense that in the body? If you are unable to, even get that energy, that means you still have resistance. Let it go. But if you are able to, can you sense that energy? And also ask, when you have that kind of money flow, what would change in your surroundings? For example, if you will have a lot of flowers around you when you increase your money flow, just start with one flower, one wildflower. Probably you don't even have to spend any money on it. You are creating the energy of having that. So start tuning into the energy of having that money flow and sense what else in your surrounding will change. Maybe your attire might change. Maybe your desk may be bigger. Maybe you will have a different curtain or different office, more space. Whatever that you are tapping into, whatever energy you would be creating with the increased money flow, start in a very small way. Start choosing that. So if your desk is going to be bigger, probably you can make more space by decluttering it right away, so that you are actually bringing the energy of space right away. If your attire might change, see how you can incorporate that in a small way. So that is aligning with the energy of having it.